We wanted it to be Barney. Like we at that point, this was before Barney became sober, and everybody was like, Barney's getting tiresome. These drunk jokes are getting tiresome. Let's send Barney away. And we were like, it's perfect because Barney has no apparent motive to murder Mr. Burns. And we were like, we thought it'd be super cool because like then it just changed the dynamic of the show to have Barney be in prison and then he gets paroled a couple years later. It'd be interesting. So that was what we were kind of dead set. We also wanted it to be a mystery that was like kind of complex and whatever. So when we took it to the story retreat, Jim Brooks was like, it needs to be a Simpson who committed the murder. And we were like, no. And then he was like, what if it was the baby? And we were like, oh, that's terrible. But you're not going to tell it to Jim Brooks because he's the genius. He's a television and he's a dramatic genius. So we were like, we didn't like it. We thought that was corny. And we went back to the writer's room and David Merkin, who's running the show, was like, okay, what if it was Maggie, but it was not an accident? And then we were like, hey, we like that. And we were like, but how are we going to communicate that it was not an accident? Well, all we have to do is have her eyes dart at the end so that she looks like she knew what she was doing. And then we were like, okay, that's it. That's great. That's great. That's perfect. It's so much better that it is a Simpson. Jim Brooks is right. That's why he's Jim Brooks. And Merkin solved our problem with it by making it not be an accident. And so that's, and the rest is history.
I'm going to have to watch that episode as soon as we finish this call. I can't wait to see that one again.
Yeah, that's fun. That's my favorite one that we wrote. Who Shot Mr. Burns Part 1 is my favorite Simpsons script that we wrote. I think maybe that in Australia.